That is quite enough of that. Hello! Welcome back to the stream with what is definitely the most annoying intro music that I possibly could have found. It started ironic. It started the first week. I was like, yeah, no, that's a bit of a dumb intro between me and my roommate. Then I loved it. Then I hated it. And now I'm background to kind of loving it again, but at the same time I just sing it all week. Anyway, hello! Welcome back. My name is Anki, or Tom if you want to call me by my human name. I make a lot of weird music, and we're here to do that today. Hello! And oh, it's nice I get to talk about an album this week. Yay! Haha! I announced an album properly. Yay! It's coming very soon. It's very exciting. If you stick around to the end, we're actually listening to some bits of that. Because if you didn't know what happens in these streams, basically, we make a random song for an hour from scratch. Absolutely nothing is pre-made or done or anything. We're just going to make something and see what happens. Then at the end, we'll listen to a bit of unreleased music, because I'm sat on a buttload of it. But today we're going to change things up a little bit, because it is Black Friday, as I'm sure some of you know. Yay, it's Black Friday. But I have been a consuming whore, and I have bought a couple of things, namely Titanfall 2, which I'm very excited to go and play later this evening with my tea. But I have bought myself a synth, and I haven't actually opened it up and looked at it yet. I thought it would be fun to see if we could learn how to either A, work it, or B, find a decent preset in it and work from there. But we can experiment and find new sounds with that. So, I actually bought, where are you, instruments, this little bastard, Aurora Hybrid Synthesizer, for €9, which, because of Brexit, is about £9. Super, super cheap from Propellerhead. If anyone is a Reason user, go and check out that Black Friday sale, because it's fucking sick. Eagle HBB is in. Hello, my man. Welcome back. Week after week, you're here. It's appreciated. So yeah, this is the synth I got. Looks pretty nice. What's going on here? We got it looks like a wavetable synthesizer, I guess. Hang on, let's just prod at it. Oh, that's weird. That's like a detune. No, okay, that's like, yeah, it's like a wavetable. Okay, fair enough. That's like scrubbing through the wavetable. Okay, no, I get that. That's fine. We've got a modulation matrix, a filter. Looks like 3 distortions? Fuck. A master. Are these LFOs? Yeah, okay, fair enough. That's a weird way of doing LFOs. That's very, very odd. I kind of dig it, though. It's old school. I like that. Third oscillator. Yeah. Filter envelope, amp envelope, and your wheels. Oh, and a reverb just built in. What's on the back? See if there's anything on the back. Wow, nothing is on the back at all. Holy shit, that is barren. That is really, really, really boring. Did we try and build a patch from scratch? Fuck it, let's just go through the presets. Let's see what happens. What's adder? Let's see what's going on. No! Swing and a miss. It's kind of fun, I guess. Bass 6. Something like that could be cool, but with a bit more character, I guess. I think if we just go through the presets or something jumps out at us, edit it a bit, and then we'll just make a song from there. That could be fun, for sure. What's going on here? Oh my god, that's a depressingly bad wobble. That's so shit! Wow. That's like in 2011 when everyone suddenly realised dubstep was popular and they desperately tried to make it. That's bad. Click off organ. What's that? Yep, that's a click off organ, alright. Ooh, dark, fast bass. Let's try this. See, now that's got some character to it. That's got an extra fifth on it. It's got a bit of reverb. It sounds like it's like... Yeah, it's like velocity sensitive as well. That's pretty cool. What happens if we just take... Alright, let's take the amp envelope up. Not amp envelope, just the amp in general, the noise of it. It's kind of a nice patch. To be fair, most of that's being done with the filter. Whoa! People are in. Tapalo and Renings are back. Yeah! Excellent. And Twitch encode every stream now. I can watch it without worrying about my internet. That's amazing news, man. It's good to have you in here properly. From the start to the finish as well, Tapalo. That's awesome. Welcome back. Welcome home. This is a pretty cool sound. I like this. What happens if we turn this filter off, though? Ooh, wait, though. Right, it's decided. We're going to run with this. We're going to run with this because I think we could do some drum and bass with that. That sounds pretty cool. I'm going to tame that reverb length, though. That's a bit better. Is there any way I could get a wobble on this? We could try and learn how to use this modulation matrix. That could work. I guess this is an LFO. It seems like LFO 4 isn't on anything, so if we put it on the first oscillator? This is a learning experience now. This is going to be weird. Let's put it on the pitch by that much. I mean, it's doing its job. Okay, so if we... Where's the rate? Rate is here. Okay, wait, if we're doing drum and bass, we better put it up to 174. That's the right kind of sound. Oh, okay, if we just up this attack all the way, technically that should only come in at the end of the note. That's really cool. I really like that. Oh, that really reminds me of, like, classic fucking sub-focus. Then now let the story begin. Right, it's decided. We're going to make some drum and bass. Fuck yes. Yes, let's do that. Nice full spectrum to use as well. This is a little prevalent, but we can deal with that post. We can deal with that after the fact. Right, tell you what. Let's get this written out. We need like a riff. If we stick an F, that seems to work. That's a drum and bass key. What could we do though? Tell you what, let's start with the third. Could actually just do like classic D&B, go like 3, 4, 1, and then just pitch bend the 1. Yeah, that could definitely work. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. I'm into this. Right, let's go. Right, let's just taper this up. Right, so it's got to be there. Before or after the beat? That is the question, because on beat is boring, right? Yeah, 8th before. 8th before is very cool. Nope, that's the wrong note. There we go. Let's just take that out all the way and then just go ahead and put the pitch bend on. Where are you? Performance. Pitch bend. Weird that it's in brackets, but you know what? New synth, we're not going to ask questions. All the way up and then all the way down to the bottom? Let's see what happens. Okay, that's not quick enough for me. That needs to come in like there and then stay for a while, and then that needs to go back up to 0. And then this. So I know this is going to sound like absolute nonsense at the moment, but I do have an idea in my head. I have a vision. I have a vision, I promise you. Let's see what's going on. Member 1221 is back. Our old friend slash nemesis. How's it going, man? Welcome back. Yeah, that's a fucking riff, man. Yeah. Okay, let's put that in. Good, right. So now we're going to need some sub under that. Let's go ahead and put some sub in. And then I think we can put like leads over the top of this. Oh, yeah, no, I'm feeling this. Really, really feeling it. We could do, yeah, okay, that will work. Let's pop that down there. Make sure our sub is in the same pitch bend range, which I guess is an octave. Yep, okay, we need to put that up. How has everyone's Black Friday gone, either way? No one's braved the shops, have they, you poor, poor souls? That is like my idea of hell. I went to HMV super early on to get cheap Titanfall because it's £20. Sorry, was busy buying the full version of Bitwig. Yeah, congratulations, man. That's awesome. I do love me some Bitwig. Right, let's put this through side chaining for later. Right, see what's going on. Right, that's way too low down. I put that in the wrong octave, didn't I? I did! Classic me. That's a bit better. Yeah, that's more like it. Fuck yeah! Oh, this is so like 2008 drum and bass. I'm into it, man. I'm so into it. Do we just put drums on straight away and then work on building the patch out from there? I guess so. I guess that could work. That would work. Yeah, let's do that. If anyone is watching who's never seen the stream before, don't worry, it's not just this nonsense for like 3 hours or so. After an hour, we're going to listen to some unreleased music, and then I'm going to go eat. Not on stream, that would be weird. I'm sure that's someone's fetish, but I'm not going to oblige. We need some drums. Interesting. I mean, we're going to need breaks, right? Let's not do main drums, let's do breaks first. Let's go in and do some old school breaks on this. What have we got? We're going to need some energy hi-hats for sure. Lots and lots of energy hats. This is energy, by the way. Too energetic? Maybe. Need something relatively clean. There's something in here, I'm sure there is. I kind of dig that. I definitely dig that. So we're just going to take this out. We're going to take out every single bit of low on that. Member 221 just threatening us with samples again. Right, let's go ahead and get this in here as well. What have we got? More breaks. More breaks is needed. Is needed, are needed. Come on, Tom, speak properly. Let's go down and find something a little splashier and weirder. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. That's very splashy. That would really work with this style for sure. Let's go ahead and take this up as well. Again, we're only using these for cymbals. We don't really want anything too extreme on this. Let's take this out. There we go. That works. I'm aware that this sounds like absolute hot garbage at the moment. It will sound good, I promise. I'm struggling to think of a live stream where we haven't made it sound at least listenable. Maybe the Chainsmokers week. That was really fucking dumb. There were some nice bits, but it wasn't all solid. Yeah, that's going to be our central break. I really like that. Kind of having that rolling in the middle. So we're going to take this up. There we go. And bring it down, and then I'm just going to bust them all together. Boop, 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 boop. Good. Let's bring it down a little bit. High pass it all to make sure that I haven't missed anything out. Room reverb. There we go. Okay, we've got our breaks. Oh, now let's distort it a little bit. This kind of style demands a little bit of saturation on that bass for sure. Yeah. And this is a little much up here because we could have like a vocal sample riding in that frequency. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself because we don't even have any main drums or sidechaining going yet. First thing up, Silent 1 demo sound. Interesting. Okay, no, we can work with this. If you haven't seen the stream before, this is something that has been happening more and more recently. People send me shit just to put in. It's very weird. I don't know how it began or why it began, but we're gonna run with it. Right, let's see what this is. What are you, friend?
Thank you for trying this demo.
Alright, well, the challenge is we have to try and use these things. So that's going to get fit in somewhere. Not quite sure how or where, but we could do something really fucked up with that once we actually have a break going. Right, let's go ahead and try and do some drums on this. Let's go to... Tell you what, let's try Inside Info. We very rarely go in here. That's really punchy for a top layer. I really like that. We'll layer that up with something a little thicker underneath. What rhythm do we go with though? Do we go standard pendulum? Yeah, it's gotta be, right? It's gotta be. Gotta be standard pendulum. Yeah, that works. That's all fine by me. Incidentally, that is how I make most of my drum loops by myself. Just beatboxing, alone in the house. Alone in an empty house. Right, let's get the side chaining on, get that down. Good, that's all in. Have I got that horribly wrong? Yes, I have got that horribly wrong. Excellent. I thought I had. I accidentally had it where the snares would be. That's not how you make drum and bass. Stupid Tom. Stupid, stupid Tom. Da, da, da. Am I not for once very, very late? Cam and Iron, no, you are not, my friend. Welcome. You are only 15 minutes late. That's awesome. That's not late at all. That's amazing. Renix, will the stream be on Friday from now on? Or basically, I did like our Thursday slot. I'm tempted still to keep it there, but the trouble is, I have been incredibly slammed recently. Obviously, the album that I can now happily talk about. Hooray! Now that that is done, my schedule is a little more relaxed, but because I was working so hard on that, I have tons and tons of other projects now to catch up on. And Friday just made more sense this week. I'm going to see if I can manage to get it back to Thursday next week, but if not, it'll be Friday. But the week after, I actually have something very special planned, which I'll talk about later. It's going to be a special stream, which is going to be really, really exciting. Right, so we're going to need a snare, and then we can start dealing with whatever the hell we're going to do with this kick drum, layer-wise. Let's take a natural snare from here, layer it with a really meaty snare for one of my packs. That'll work. That'll work, I'm sure. Oh, these all kind of work. That one does not. That is not the snare you want on this track. Holy shit. They're all kind of a bit you know? I think we can maybe use 20. 20's kind of cool. It's a bit too like manically reverb though, so let's just like clip it up a little bit. We can use this as our snap snare, and then we'll just put in. I think that's the right. No, it's not. I'm in drum and bass. I'm not doing halftime. Stupid, stupid. I haven't made drum and bass in a long time. Evidently, pretty much. I guess since that stream we made Liquid. Let's go ahead and put this up there, and get our side chaining on the go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Down to C1 you go. Beautiful. Da-da. What's true? Florian, hey man, how you doing? That's nice to see you. Nice to see you in the chat. Welcome. Oh god, we've got our next sample as well. Holy shit. Okay, it's a clap. I can work with claps as long as it actually is a clap and not you burping, because I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Let's load it in. What have we got to? No, that looks like a clap. That's a transient. That's an actual transient that I can follow. That's cool. Tell you what, we'll layer that up with our snare. Done. Dusted. Let's layer that up with our snare, and then I've got to find a way to layer that with a meatier snare, and then we'll bust it all together, process it from there, and then we'll actually get on with writing this. Because I'm well aware that I'm already 20 minutes in, and I've only got an hour to make this a fucking song. Right. This patch is nice, but it's so fucking raw, man. We've got to really fix this up. Really, really fix this up. So what I'm going to do is just put some band split distortion on it and see what's going to happen. That's pretty dope, actually. No, stop saying dope. This only happens on live streams. That's pretty great. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. Any of those words work. Don't say dope. That's really cool with that. That kind of really clings onto the reverb tail. I really like that. That's really, really cool. I think what I might do here actually is like automate up the pitch bend range, if I can do that. Can I do that? I can! Haha! This is the wondrous thing about learning new synths. Pitch bend range. Oh no, I can't. I can only I can only automate it down. That's useless. Well, thanks for that. Da, da. Oh, fuck. Okay, next up, Andy. Make this track a remix of Jazz Jackrabbit 2! Fuck yes! Jazz Jackrabbit 2! I love that game! Oh, me and my sister used to play that all the time growing up. It's amazing. Here's the track. I can't quite make a remix of it in the fucking stream because we've already started on something and I'm already 20 minutes in. Florian, I'm good, thanks, working on this secret project. Ah, yeah, we won't speak of it. Or I might later. But I'm looking forward to seeing how that turns out, man. That'll be interesting. Right, let's see what we've got on there. Right, to like fatten up this bass area, we're going to need our usual targeted patch, I think, that we always use in these streams. The Terraform patch, because it's just so fucking good. it's just so fucking useful all the time. Let's go ahead and make sure the pitch bend range is correct, which it is not typically. Let's go ahead and bring this down to about 60 and this around about 500 just to make sure we're targeting those low mids. Lovely. Let's get the pitch bend on it. Beautiful. There and there. Good. Right, we've got to fix these drums up because they sound like absolute arse right now. And yes, that is the most British curse word you can say. Arse. With an AR. Arse. Alright, let's see what's going on. Oh, I don't need Chrome open. That's what we need. The track, I feel it could fit. Alright, let's actually see what that is, shall we? Oh no, that's why I had Chrome open. I was downloading something. Ah. That makes a lot of sense. Let's go to downloads. What is this nonsense? Download. Okay. I'm intrigued to see what this is. I've not been sent a full track before. This is going to give me such nostalgia pangs. I can already feel it. Oh my god, this takes me back. Fuck yeah, man. I remember this. There's probably no way in hell we're going to be able to manage to work, like actually do a remix of this. I could work in a fraction of a sound mode for sure. Right, that'll probably do for our submissions for now, because we're gonna have to try and work in a bit of that. We're gonna try and work in this demo thing we've already worked in the clap. I think we're probably set for a little bit. Well, I opened Twitch to see yesterday's stream and you're live now. Isn't that lucky? Welcome, man. I've seen Ghosts. Proud to have you in, my friend. We are currently experimenting with the new synth because I bought one in the Black Friday deal and I don't really know how it works. I kid, I know how it works, but I don't know my way around it whatsoever. So we have this drum and bass patch. And we're just going to see what we can do with it. And currently making some admittedly poor sounding D&B, but we will fix it up. That I promise. That is my pledge to you. Let's go ahead and find like a snare that I've made in here. Hybrid. Hybrid pack's good. What's in here snare-wise? $10, man. It's always 10, but 10's fucking good. Turns out 10's just, you know, really damn good. Right, we're going to have a lot of clashing frequencies going on with these snares, but we will sort this out. So, the clap that member 1221 sent in, I think we're going to use that as like an air snare. So I'm just going to go ahead and high pass a lot of this. Let's listen to it actually and see what is going on. Okay, it's definitely too much here, for sure. And we're just going to go ahead and get in and really reverb the shit out of this. Really, really work it over. Let's go ahead and use our lovely room reverb. There we go. Up high, there, there, and there, and there. Nice! I mean, some may say dope, but I won't. I mean, you could argue that that was cheating and that I said it, but, you know, you'd be the worst kind of person if you brought that up. No way in hell. Yeah, see what I did there? You got like Captain Irons on there. Right. Right, this is actually not a bad snare tone, but this is just crazy up here. Nonsensical amount. And what we're going to need to do is bring it down and drench it in room reverb for sure. And then this needs to go to bus 2, and then we'll compress all of it together. And that'll be fine. I just need to high pass this and just EQ a little bit out of the bite up here, because if I remember right, it's a very bitey snare. And the fundamental should be peaking just above 320, I think. Oh, it's nice to have your drums committed to memory. Right, that's starting to sound like a slightly better snare, right? At least I think so. Let's go ahead and compress this mamma jamma. Yes, big noisy snare. Let's go ahead and take the bias up a little bit. There we go, slightly more towards the attack angle. Let's go ahead and boost our fundamental a little bit. Not by, how much is that, 18 dB? That's not what we need, just a nice little wide thing there. And let's bring this up to about 6K and just kind of smooth that out as well. Lovely! Right, we've probably got a workable snare there. Yeah, we have. Cool. To be fair, like, I know it's sounding boring at the moment because we haven't put any other instrumentation in there, but I've got so many ideas of what to do with this for sure. This is going to be really, really fun. Yeah. Nice little fill at the end of the phrase there. Let's just kind of copy this out. make sure that we have an extended phrase that we can work with. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Let's see if we can actually work in this demo sample here over this last bar. That could be interesting. I don't know why this would fit, but we're going to try and work it out. And then just get this back on beat. Sorry, I know I'm going off on a fucking tangent here, but I make it my business to make sure that every single time someone sends us in a sample, we make sure that we can use it to the best of our abilities. Sometimes that means we create absolute shit. But you know what? I'd rather create absolute shit and have a good time than make the best song in the world and be miserable the entire time. What is going on? Hey, dude, it's so cool. Yeah, you're so wet on Trap Nation. I was like, dude, lovely to have you in here, man. Yeah, I just sent you a message. That's awesome. Yeah, apparently, my remix of All We Know that I did a few months back, like Turn It Around in a Day, got played on the Trap Nation live stream just now, which is fucking sick. Like, really, really cool. I did not expect that whatsoever. Kind of expected people to have moved on from that because Virtual Riot dropped that fucking amazing remix of All We Know like yesterday. And it's so good. Right, we've got to do something about this. Let's go ahead and get on the bus, which is there. Yep, the hi-hat bus. We're going to low pass all of these through. Anyway, to any newcomers or anyone who has joined us halfway through, we're making really shitty drum and bass. Yay! But only for about half an hour more, so I've got it really stacked against you to try and make this a decent song. It might not work, but let's see what happens, shall we? Let's go ahead and make sure. Oh god, the yellow, man. I know I say it every week, but that yellow block really, really hurts my eyes every time I open it up. Let's change up the pitch bend range on this a little bit. Let's just go ahead and filter it all down. I say filter, pitch bend it all down. Get your words right, Tom, fuck's sake. There we go.
Thank you for trying this.
Right. I think we're just going to take the word demo and stretch it out. I think the words thank you for trying this demo is just not going to work, but just demo. That's cool. Let's pitch it like way down so he's demonic. We're going to normalize it and then we're going to process him. And then we're going to start making some instrumentation. Yeah! Please remix 50 Cent and Nickelback and call it the 45 Cent remix. Yes, Florian! That is some fucking wordplay. That is quite tempting. That is something that we could do on another Dick About stream. I would enjoy that very much. Let's go ahead and sort this out. There we go. Right, so this is just going to be a creepy robot man saying demo. That's pretty cool. I do like that. But we need to just get all this sidechaining off. And then we can just distort the hell out of him. Let's see what happens, shall we? Yes. Sorry, just randomly thought I was beginning a musical then. I don't know why I did that. Yeah! That's cool. Nothing like a bit of saturation to do something mad to your vocals. That's really, really cool. Okay, then we just need to put a little bit of reverb on it. Like a real reverb. That's really dope. Damn it! Okay, every time I say dope, I need you guys to just abuse me in the chat. I need to break this cycle. I hate that it's part of my streaming vocabulary. Right, we need to fix up this kick now, and then we can start adding in extra instruments, and then we can start building out an arrangement, and in half an hour, it's going to be a listenable piece of music. I promise you. I kind of promise you. I'm half promising you. Semi-promise. Barely a promise at all. In fact, it's probably not going to happen. But let's just see what's going to go on. We need a little bit more weight to these to this kick. So, because we've got this range sorted out pretty nicely, and it's got a lovely amount of click and presence, which I adore. But we just need a little bit of weight to it, just a tiny bit. In drum and bass, generally, because there are so many kicks and it's so fast all the time, you don't need as much of a meaty drum if you're doing, say, future bass or dubstep or anything with a slower tempo. But we just need a bit of weight, just a little bit. I mean, that's sure as shit got weight. Same key as well, by the sounds of it, if my ears don't deceive me. Let's see what's going on with this kick. Da, 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 da. Right, there we go. Yes, unreleased music is in half an hour, which is really exciting because I get to play the first single from the album, which is really, really cool. And I'm going to show you a remix that I finished up. Well, nearly finished up anyway. Still got production stuff to do earlier today, which I'm really excited about, actually. It's going to be really fun. That's the first song I've made since the album got done. So it's really nice to get back to properly writing. There we go. Let's just layer this up. So yeah, only two tracks in the unreleased bit, but you are going to get to hear them all the way through this time, which is exciting. There we go. And yeah, the last one's actually going to be the first single from the album, which is, I believe, going to be out on Monday, which is really exciting. Not the album, the single. Album comes out 12/12. I'm sure you've seen the Facebook post or Twitter post by now. This is a really slow way of doing this. Why am I doing this? It's alright, I'm nearly done now. That was really dumb. Do you ever do that? Just catch yourself doing something that's like, this was a terrible way of doing this. Right, that's given us the weight we need. Look, that's all down here now. Pretty much all sub weight. That's quite impressive, actually. That's exactly what we needed to do. Nice. I'm just going to clean it up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. And now we can start compressing, and it'll be good. I say good. It'll be serviceable. But serviceable is what we aim for on these streams, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what's going on here. A little bit of compression with our famous punchy kick patch, which is lovely. But now that's got a little bit too much click, so I'm just going to go up here. I think it's about there, just a little much. We're just going to scoop out some of this nonsense as well. Oh, that's much cleaner already. And then just a little bit of a fundamental boost. Nice. There we go. That should have a little bit more weight and punch to it now. I agree, Remix. It does people really bad. Cool. This is interesting, to say the least, but it could end up sounding kind of cool. And not the D word. Never the D word. So we're going to need some cymbals up on here. We're going to use our hat that's going to splash along on the quarters. This is a really nice production tip for just like fleshing out your drum parts. Have a nice splashy hat just going along on a quarter quite quietly. Really, really, really useful. And then just reverse it every single time you need a transition sound. So we're just going to reverse it there as well. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and high pass it up. Yeah, it really just helps like tie your drum parts together. Because otherwise you can have all these disparate samples doing like 8ths and 16ths panned all over the place. But if you have that like quarter pinning it down in the middle, really, really helps. Right, we can start putting a lead on in a second, I think. We will put a pre-snare in there at some point, Renix, just for you. Just because when you're not here, it feels lacking. No one is yelling the word pre-snare at me, and it kind of hurts. Yeah, I miss it, I really do. I think it might be Stockholm Syndrome. I've learned to love what I once hated. Let's get a couple of hi-hats on here. This isn't helping. Why am I doing that? Let's use Future Bass, and let's just go and get a couple of clipped ones, shall we? Tell you what, let's use all three of those. Let's just drag them in and see what we can do with this. See what Mama can cook up. That's the creepiest thing I've said on stream in a long time. Holy shit. I just caught what I said. That was horrible. I apologise. There we go. Right, that works. If we keep this one like relatively central, this one off to the left and this one off to the right a bit, and then we can kind of alternate back and forth between them on an 8th. That's a cool idea. Okay. Let's do that. Let's copy that over and let's just keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. That's the thing with drum and bass. Oddly enough, the most important things are drums and bass. We got the bass part sorted early on. It's not perfect, but we will fix it up towards the end and do some layers. Let's see how these hats are sitting. Gonna be too loud for sure. I actually kind of like that vocal sample that we managed to fit in there. Right, let's see what we can do about these hi-hats. So first of all, we're just going to make sure everything is high-passed and in their own little place and not too prevalent up in this kind of 6-8K range, because that's just devilishly nasty. Let's take this down. I feel like I've gotten posher this week. I don't know what it is. I've just started this stream and I'm using words like devilishly, which is not something that's really in my day-to-day vocabulary. Something is wrong. Oh fuck, I forgot to put our reverb on here, didn't I? Yes, I did. There we go. It's Black Friday madness, I'm telling you. It's just seeping into my brain. And god, do I want to go play Titanfall. Right, let's go ahead and sort that out. Beautiful. Let's see what's going on. That's definitely better. So, if there's one thing this absolutely is missing, it's kind of like arps and backing sounds before we... Actually, fuck it, let's do a lead that sits on top of this first, and then we'll do backing arps and kind of melodic interest that fills out the space above it, and then we can work on arrangements. That is fine by me. Okay, so we're going to need a lead patch. Tell you what, let's use unison, because that's a good little starting point. That's the one, that's why it's called unison. Right, now all we need to do is get this a little more distorted, if you can imagine such a thing. Right. God, it is a fun patch to dick about with, though. I'll give it that. Actually, you know what? I don't think it does need more distortion. It's already being pushed through that filter by 36 dB. Let's just see what we can get if we put this up to 12 on the pitch bend, automate the pitch bend, and do like a weird harmony with it. So let's just go ahead. Oh yeah, I can't automate this anymore, so for ease of use, let's shut you down. Let's put this on there. Let's take this up to like 3, and let's get some harmonies on it. Actually, you know what? I think I may have misstepped this. I quite like it back down there. I really like that. The vibrato at the top as well. That's really, really cool. Let's bring it back. I'm leaning on the word cool. I know this. Stop, I'm going to try. Feels train going hard. Right. It's right. This is definitely helping with that feels train, because I don't think anyone feels anything about this. There we go. And luckily, the two tracks I'm going to show off later, they're definitely not feely ones. You know I have a lot of them in the bank, and the album is fucking full of them, I tell you what. But these are not. These are big, happy, fun time ones. This definitely needs to come up earlier and disappear. So there, there, and then out, like that. Yeah! Right, we're going to duplicate this, and then we're going to put a harmony on this, for sure. Yep. Will that work? Yeah. That's really, really cool. Let's put that over there. However, I forgot about this, which is an issue, so let's just go ahead and take you down. There. Beautiful. Done. Kind of. Unison is just fucking amazing. I remember when Spitfire came out, I wasn't actually, I know this is going to sound sacrilegious considering how I am now, but like when Spitfire came out, I wasn't like hugely a fan of Porter Robinson, simply because like I was super into as heavy a dubstep as I possibly could be into at that point, and every single time it like every single time he did things like Spitfire and stuff, I was like, this isn't heavy at all. I don't like this. But fuck me, going back and listening to that EP now that I'm more mature and don't need as much headbanging material. God, there's some lovely writing on there. Absolutely lovely writing. That Unison melody is incredible. Plus, the Knife Party remix is such a nostalgia binge for me. Brings back both good and bad memories, but mostly good. Namely, seeing Knife Party in their like first ever live show in London. That was fucking amazing. That was so cool. Right, let's add in some ARPs on top of this, shall we? I don't really know how we got to this point. Like, I did not expect to be doing a like 2009 style drum and bass banger when I started this stream, but it's pretty fun. This is okay. I've only got 15 minutes left though. We've got to turn this into something. Fuck. Tell you what, let's make like a pluck sound. Oh, should we use our new synth? We could use our new synth. Let's go to Aurora. Let's see what we can do with this. Or we could just go in the preset. What's Aurora.repatch? Oh no, that's just not gonna work, is it? Nah, that's tell you what, let's just use the Thor. Let's use the Thor. I need to spend some one-on-one time with that thing to get to grips with it. Because it seems like a very simple thing, and it is primarily, I think. It just needs a little bit of time so I get to grips with the workflow. Let's make this a square. Let's unfilter it for sure, and let's bring this back down. Yeah! Perfect. Never say I'm not a musician, man. Let's go ahead and put this up to 2 and there, and up the FM. Lovely. Good. Right, I think that's probably right. Kind of like the brightness up there, though. That's pretty cool. Nice. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Let's go ahead and just sort out a little bit of space on this. Frequency-wise, we can actually do with a little bit more up top. So I think I'm actually going to do the cardinal sin of music production, and actually do quite a hefty shelf boost in a second. But first things first, let's just try the chorus on it. I think chorus on this could be really nice. And what do you know? I was right. That's pretty cool. However, it needs to be brighter for sure to flesh out this mix. Yeah, that's really nice. So we're gonna put it through sidechain, and we're in F, right? Could just do that in the background. That kind of like descending ARP sound. That could definitely work for us. But do we do it in 16ths? 16ths could work. Yeah, 16ths have energy. Let's see how that works. Yeah, that's really cool. We're just going to keep that rolling, actually. I've done this terribly, but... Ah! That's not what we wanted to do at all. Oh my god, I've made a real pig's ear out of this. Okay, let's just bring this back over in line. Good. And then we're nearly there. Good. You can die. Good. Right, there we go. We have ARPs in the background, and then I'm actually going to create a duplicate of this and throw it off a little bit. But this has way too much low-end information still for what it is. Let's just bring this back, pan this off to the left. We're just going to duplicate it, pan that off to the right. We're going to go ahead and go in here. We're going to detune, or at least move the pulse width on there. Detune slightly and detune slightly. And then we're going to just change up the notes that it's being played as well. We could like do opposite motion. That could be pretty cool. Fuck it. Instead of opposite motion, we'll do like leaps like that. That could be an interesting like play with the other one. I have no idea how that's all going to work, but you know what? I have a feeling it could sound pretty nice over the top of this. That's the one, man. Yes! That was a question from Rita. Did you mention that you used to play the saxophone? I did used to play the saxophone, yeah. In fact, I have it like right here. That's the sound of me hitting it. I have not played it in a long time, though. I picked up the saxophone when I was 4 years old, which is insanely young, and played it till the ripe old age of, I think, 16 or 17, and then probably quit because I was into things that I deemed cooler at the time, like loud, very, very loud heavy metal and dance music. But I have not picked up and played it for a little while, but I did bring it when I moved to this new house just because I kind of want to get back into that at the moment. I do. I think that'd be fun to get some samples going and just, you know, think about it, because I miss it, you know. I got grade 8 and lots of fun things. I played a lot of jazz bands, did a lot of live improvisation. It was good fun, but I haven't done it in a little while. I do miss it, though. Definitely do miss it. I've still got all the muscle memory. Oh, we never used any of this Jazz Jackrabbit thing. We will need to do that at some point before the end, before the time is nigh. I'm just going to go ahead and bring this out. We're just going to do an elevation hat to start with, and then work on how else we're going to elevate this compositionally, because I still have 10 minutes. There are still 10 minutes left. Let's go ahead and, like... Ooh, yeah, let's use a ride cymbal. Ride cymbal could be cool. Just like a kind of ding on each snare. That's always a nice sound. Or actually on every quarter. Might get a little insistent, but we can see what happens. There we go. Redrum drum kits. Exclusive drums sorted. Cymbals. Cymbal 1, 2. Osh osh. That's the one. Nice. Saxophone drops are a surprisingly big thing now. They are, aren't they? Man, Thief has blown the fuck up. Out of nowhere. And that's the thing, at this point I feel like if I did that I would be jumping on some kind of bandwagon, when in reality it would be because I want to experiment. So I think if I was going to use my saxophone in production, it would have to be organic, have to be unique, and have to not be the focal point of the drop for sure. Right, let's go ahead and sort this ride cymbal out. Up we go. Good. Only 10 minutes and then some unreleased music time. Let's see what's going on. I think this counter melody here can go up, for sure. In fact, I think they both can. That could be really nice. This feels like this needs some kind of like vocal sample or something, but I don't really know where to find something that would get the right kind of tone. Ooh, what about, there's like vocal sounds in here that have some weird tones. I think there might be some note value in there. We then can't hide. That's my favorite saxophone thing I've seen. Yeah, no, that is pretty fucking dope, actually. You have good taste, sir. I said dope again. I'm sorry. God damn it. Oh. There's no way that's usable in this. There'll be something here. There'll be something here. It's not that. Or you know, there's not. That's totally fine.
Warning.
I'll tell you what, we could use a really shitty, like, old school break. Yeah.
Watch this. Who's ready? We let it off.
Oh my god, these are really cringy. I kind of love it.
Now get your hands up.
Oh, man. Okay, yeah, we've got to use him, haven't we? We've got to use him, but we're going to pitch him down, we're going to compress him, we're going to do something weird to him. just because, like, this is such a throwback sound as it is, I think we've got to go full cheese with it. I think we just have to do that.
Now get your hands up.
Right. Let's just kind of move him over a little bit and get him in time, shall we? Now get your
hands up.
Ah, fuck you. Why is it not quite working? There.
Now get your hands up.
No, that is not how that goes. There.
Now get your hands up.
I'm just gonna take hands up, I think. I don't even think we need now get ya.
Hands up.
Hands up.
Hands up.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty damn cool.
Hands up. Hands up.
There it is. Sorry to anyone who tuned into this expecting pretty nice emotional music like I make the rest of the time. Nope, we've made this. This happens sometimes, I'm sorry, it just falls out of my head. And something that does definitely need to happen is we're going to go ahead and get some trap haze, because life is not complete without trap haze. Then I have 5 minutes, so we'll do effects, and transition sounds, and maybe one or two weird scuffs, and then we have to use jackrabbit and a pre-snare, which is interesting. That could be very interesting, actually.
Yep.
Actually, I didn't use the blowhorn last week, so it's time. There we go. Oh, it's so close to being in tune. There it is. Start of every phrase. That is really, really cool. I'm way more into this than I actually should be, to be honest. This is just taking me back to being like 17 years old and throwing arms in a field. Nah, I was thinking, like, what happens if we turn off the filter and get it, like, constantly repeating, but I can't be able to write out that automation, as we only have 5 minutes left, and I've just spent about a minute on a blowhorn, which is a ridiculous idea. Let's go ahead. Ah! So many windows. I really need to sort that out. Right, then we need to go ahead and get chants on.
Yep.
Yeah, we've got to use watts. We've got to use the watts, right? Absolutely do. On every snare? I ask these like they're questions. No one else is here in this room. No one else is in charge of this computer. It's all me. It's all me. I have so much power. Right, let's go ahead and do this. I get a bit weird when I've been cooped up all day making music, as you can probably tell. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. But I've always said I'd much rather be a total fucking weirdo and have a good time than try and fit in, but be secretly miserable on the inside because I desperately want to do random noises. And include trap haze throughout a frankly kind of cool piece of drum and bass. Let's take these up to like 5. Let's just bring them back slightly so they're on beat. Yeah! I'm sorry that this has taken like so fucking such a weird tone, but I'm into it, man. I'm really into it. Let's take hands up way up there.
Hands up.
Do love a good trap hey every now and again. Let's take these out there and there. 53 is too far. It's too far, Tom. There we go. It's better. Da, da. Be random. Be dope. I should get that on a t-shirt. I mean, I know you tricked me into saying the forbidden words, and for that, Cap9, you were on my bad list, but I kid, I love you. I really do. Right, let's go ahead and get our kind of sweep downs and noise going, and then we're nearly done, I think. I say done, this is a piece of shit piece of music, but I'm vibing on it though. Gun fingers are out, absolutely. But we have 3 minutes, and then we will listen to some unreleased stuff, including, it's a pre-mix and pre-master, but it sounds really cool. I finished up a remix today for the Spaceys, so we're going to have a listen to that. It's going to sound very different upon release because I'll fix all its problems, but it sounds really fun. Let's just use favorite samples. Sweep down. Yeah. You'll hear these sounds all over all of the Anki stuff, especially this album coming out. There are just so many songs where these are used on. Let's take this up. Let's just go ahead and get rid of this as well and just give myself a little bit of room up there. Let's go ahead and bring this down, throw it off to the left a little bit, give it a little bit of send information, and then just to make sure that it sounds relatively euphoric, we're going to use the noise just as a heads up. Close your ears now. You good? You can open them again? Right. Sorry, it just comes in incredibly, incredibly hot. Let's go ahead and cut this there, about there, and then we'll just copy loads and loads together. Yes, that's fine by me. Let's just do that. Let's taper it a little bit and then just put it there and there. Then we need to high pass it because, as we know, white noise is every single frequency, which is just not what we want in any way, shape, or form. Let's tame that a bit. Let's bring that down there. I'm doing kind of a speed round here because I'm acutely aware of what time it is, but we're nearly there. Now we just need a couple of short reverses on the end of each phrase, and then we are good to go. If you feel like saying dope, why stop yourself? Because it sounds very weird coming out of my incredibly British white mouth. And I'm trying to clamp down on nervous tics on streams because obviously streaming kind of oddly uncomfortable for me. I'm quite an introverted dude. I make really emo, emotional music that like it gets me through a lot of hard times. So I'm not the kind of guy that like entertains dozens of people at once and rambles by himself for an hour. So I often have nervous tics, like I swear too much or I say words that aren't in my vocabulary, and I just want to try and make it a little bit more natural. Hence why I'm trying to get on the Dope Police. By the way, the Dope Police is an incredible EP name. I have to keep that in my head. The Dope Police. Fuck yes. Right, we need a little bit. I realise it's 6 o'clock. Give me 1 more minute. We'll do some effects. Then we'll listen to some music, and then I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Right, let's go ahead and get trap. Yeah, fuck it. Actually, no. I tell a lie. We're going to use one of mine. Short reverse 4 or 5. It's got to be 3. Got to be 3. There we go. Yeah, that's fine by me. Let's put that in there, and there, and there, and there. That's fine. Let's bring that down. Let's make sure it's got no mud. Let's check it for levels. That's pretty cool. I think this can be reverbed out more for sure, and then taken way the fuck up because that's a really cool sound. Nearly there. That was a weird voice crack. Don't want to do that again. Right, what we need now. Wait, I think we're done. Are we done? I want to say we're done. Oh, we haven't used any of this. So let's just end on a random splice of it. Sorry that I couldn't fit this in. Let's just take this, take it to here, and there, and then what we're going to do is just stretch it all the fucking way out. We're going to bring it down 12, and then just chop it about there. And then what we're going to do is just end on a big old boom and an explosion. Done and dusted. I'm sorry we couldn't use Jazz Jack Rubber properly, but now that I have that sample, tempted to do a remix of that in my spare time. That could be really fun. How do I close my ears just for future reference? I don't know, man. You figure it out. It's only my job to tell you when it's coming. Let's just end on a reverb kick. Where are you? Where you at? There you go. And a gunshot, because why not? Lex Luger. Where are you, sir? There we go. I think it's in sound effects. Where are you? I swear there's a gunshot in here. Maybe it's in like... Maybe it's in some trap stuff. FX and transitions. Nah. Can't find a gunshot. Livid with myself. I swear it was around here somewhere. Ah, that's gonna really piss me off. I swore I had a gunshot. Tell you what, we'll just throw that in there as well. Why not? Just as a really random end. Perfect. Right. Let's have a listen to what we made, because it's 6:02 right now. That was really fun. We have made some random, like, 2009 era drum and bass, and I'm really, really feeling it. I feel like I'm 17 again. That was really cool. Let's have a listen through, and let's see what is going on. Oh, wait, you're right, Preda. I'm sorry to scare you like that. We'll end on a Preda. 2. It's going to be 2 this week. Done. And just give you tons of reverb. There you go. Bring you down. Good. And that'll be our end sound. So, let's get your gun fingers on. Let's pretend we're all off our tits on cider and illegal substances in a field. This is properly weird, but I'm really into it. Let's get the gun fingers on. Get the raid going. That's one way of ending. And then just Jazz Rap Rabbit is just going crazy in the background. Perfect. Cool. I like that a lot. That was Stream Track 11. Let's see. What do we call Stream Track 11? Jizz Jackrabbit. Nice and mature. Perfect. Bam. All saved up. That was really fun. Thank you for sticking with me through my strange 2009 era throwback. That was really cool. Hands up sounds like police. Yeah, I think it does actually. That's kind of weird. That was really, really fun. Let's listen to some unreleased music, shall we? Only 2 tracks this week, but you get to listen to them in their entirety. How exciting is that? First things first, though, a few bits of business too. Attend to. Right, let's just drop that in there. Okay, so, as you all know, the album is coming out 12/12. Really, really stoked on that. I cannot wait for you to hear that because I'm immeasurably proud of what I've done with that. Like, that has taken so much of my life, but I'm really, really, really into it. The first single of which I'm going to play after this, which will be available on Monday, only on SoundCloud, then the whole album will be available when it releases on every single platform. It's going to be really, really fun. I can't wait. What I want to do streaming-wise is next week will be exactly the same. We're just going to do the same kind of thing, make a random track, maybe something prettier next week, and listen to another couple of things off the album. But the week after that, we're going to have an album listening party, which will be really nice. I will get a few beers, I will stream a game, something in my Steam library, and we're going to listen to the album from start to finish and do a question and answer on each track. And like as we go through, I can answer all your questions, see what your thoughts are, just kind of hang out and listen to it from start to finish a few days before it launches, which will be really, really cool. But anyway, that is all in the future. This is something that I am working on at the moment. First thing I've actually worked on since the album was done. It is for a group called The Spacies, who if you haven't heard of, you desperately need to check out. They're really, really good. I got handed the stems by my manager and I was like, yeah, no, I'm definitely into this. This is really weird though, like really, really weird. Didn't expect it to turn like this out. This is not mixed, it's not mastered, so it's quite quiet, so you want to crank this one up. But I've got production fixes to do, and then it's done. So yeah, I'm intrigued to see how this is going to go down. This is The Spacies, Hesitate, Anki Rubik's. Let's do it.
You don't need to hesitate. No, it's not too late, and I wouldn't go without you. I might be able to ease your mind. Yeah, just imagine, don't believe me, just watch me, watch ya. This unraveling thread ends in your defense. You don't even know me, and it makes no sense. But if you seek, you will find it. Yeah, I'm looking for second chances.
My standard chug build up, why not?
Now give you love, you wanted nothing. It's chemical, hold on to something. We've got enough, so either way you don't need to hesitate. I'll give you love, you wanted nothing. It's chemical, hold on to something. We've got enough, so either way you don't need to hesitate.
I told you it was weird, man. I really did. Warned you.
Say whatever you need to say. Take my breath away. Just keep it until tomorrow. This unraveling thread ends in your defense. You don't even know me, and it makes no sense. But if you seek, you will find it. Yeah, I'm looking for second chances and one more try. I give you love, you wanted nothing. It's chemical, hold on to something. We've got enough, so either way you don't need to hesitate. I give you love, you wanted nothing. It's chemical, hold on to something. We've got enough, so either way you don't need to hesitate.
Yeah, man. Oh, that's a really stupid piece of music, but it gets me flailing my arms all over the place, so it can't be bad, I guess. That is really, really super fun. There's some edits in this bit that are just so idiotically stupid, but I'm kind of into them. I don't really want to change them. Yeah, so a few mix fixes and then obviously need to master. But other than that, that's like basically there. I'm really, really cool with that. I didn't expect it to translate this well over headphones, but yeah, that's nice. Anyway, last one of the day, and this is the exciting one. For me at least, because I've been sat on this song for basically a fucking year. So glad to get this out. Oh, thank you for the love, guys. That's really nice. Nice to see the Binding of Isaac emoji in there as well. Big fan. This is a song I have played on the stream before, but this is now fully mixed, mastered, different arrangement, a couple of tweaks and edits and compositional things. This is the first single off the album. It's going to be on Monday on SoundCloud. It's called Left to Pay. It's featuring the amazing vocal talent of Mika Martin, who I adore. He's got a fucking amazing voice and puts me to shame regularly with it. This is a real fun one. I've been sat on this for a really, really long time and just so excited that I can finally be able to put it out. So yeah, this is lead single, out on Monday. It's called Left to Pay. I really, really hope you enjoy it. And I'm going to flirt around like a madman to this because I love the vocal line on it. Mika absolutely killing it. Enjoy.
I've been around the block a few times, but I cannot contest. I've had my heart apart.
So good.
I've been around the block a few times, but I cannot confess. I've had my heart apart more times than I wanna confess. Do you wanna tell me one thing? Don't you have something to say? I gotta keep calling you where I think it's mistake. I got a clock ticking away. I gotta keep calling you where I think it's mistake. There's no price that's left to pay. I promise I will let this go without a fight. Don't need to show me what you got behind those pretty white lights that took me in that night. Tell me though.
Oh, that harmony is so much fun. I love it.
I've been around the block a few times, but I cannot contest. I've had my heart apart more times than I wanna confess. Do you wanna tell me one thing? Don't you have something to say? I've been around the block a few times, but I cannot contest. I've had my heart apart more times than I wanna confess. Do you wanna tell me one thing? Don't you have something to say? I gotta keep calling you where I think it's mistake. I got a clock ticking away. I gotta keep calling you where I think it's mistake. There's no price that's left to pay. There's no price that's left to pay. There's no price that's left to pay.
Ah, and that scuffs away seamlessly into the next track. That's the one. Ah, I'm excited to finally get that out, man. That's been a long time coming. Oh man, so cool to see how much love is being poured forth for that one. It is indeed Mika Martin Cap 9. You are very correct. That's why it all reminds you of Never Had Enough. That's the one. There we go. Oh man, there's plenty of things. Oh man, Nathan's in here as well. These Vox are sick. Thank you very much. He has absolutely killed it. Yeah, this is actually being released on Monday on SoundCloud. This is the first single from the album. This is track 3 on the album, which I'm just so excited to show you more of. I'm really hyped. Yes, this will be on my SoundCloud on Monday. Check it out. Reposts are very helpful. Tell your friends, your parents, your dogs, your inanimate object. I don't care. Just shout it from the rooftops because I'm really excited about this release. What else we got before I head off? I love that you guys are so on board with this. I will message you some tracks on SoundCloud. You happen to hear them. I think actually I have that on my to-do list after dinner. If it's the person that I'm thinking of, so I will check it out. I promise. Speaking of which, I need to run away because I'm incredibly hungry and Titanfall 2 is calling my name. I have had a really fun time. It's been pretty great. I will be back here either next Thursday or Friday. Check out Twitter to make sure which one it is. Actually, I think Friday. I'm pretty sure Thursday I'm doing something. Tell you what, let's commit right now. Next Friday, let's do it. Which will be the last week before the album party stream, which is going to be so much fun. Yeah, man, this has been really fun. I will see you here next time. Be on the lookout for that song, which is Left to Pay featuring Mika Martin, out on Monday. And I will see you guys later. Take care.